Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your community, Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this reading you will find the answers and the signs from the universe that you are looking for. Today, we are going to go straight into your reading, so let's begin by organizing your tarot deck. As we do every day, we are going to look into your energies. We will explore your present, your future, and we will also reveal all the blessings that are coming into your life. So, by connecting with your energy, let's begin. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You also have the Temperance card, the King of Swords, the Sun, and finally, the Ten of Swords. I feel that something you're currently working on is finally going to explode with success, or you are finally going to monetize something that will bring a great deal of money into your life. With the Sun card comes news, an announcement that will make you completely happy. I see you receiving a great fortune, I see you depositing a large amount of money in the bank. Look, the King of Swords card is quite significant because I feel you are going to sign a 100% $1 million contract. Your reading tells me that $1 million check or a millionaire contract has your name on it. If you currently have a business, it is going to grow. You'll be selling more products. Or, if you're a professional, you will be increasing your salary. Something is coming that will exceed all, absolutely all, of your expectations. With the Temperance card, I sense that you are going to achieve some kind of balance. It's very likely that you're going to pay off your debts, maybe the money you owe to a bank or to a person. Temperance means you'll stop worrying, you'll feel at peace, as if you finally settled a debt, whether it's a mortgage or money owed to someone. And that will make you feel extremely happy. With the Nine of Pentacles, I sense an expense, but it's a joyful one. If that makes sense to you, it's a spending that brings pleasure. So you might spend on something you enjoy, clothing, perfume, maybe even a vacation. This card speaks to the importance of not only earning money but also spending it on things that bring you happiness. Of course, this card also speaks, in a way, about frugality, about not wasting your money, but sometimes it's necessary to treat yourself, to give yourself a gift. Because you are someone who is very tolerant, deeply committed, and incredibly dedicated, and now is simply the moment to give yourself something nice. With the Ten of Swords, this card is telling you that you need to leave behind the fear of loss. I sense that perhaps you experienced something recently that made you doubt yourself, maybe a failed business, a failed relationship, or a personal project that didn't go as planned. But your reading is telling you to try again. Maybe you were trying at the wrong time, and now, with the Sun card, it's like a new dawn, a new opportunity. The universe is telling you that it doesn't matter what happened in the past, what matters now is what's going to happen in your future. So, I feel this reading speaks strongly about stability, about security. It speaks about self-esteem. When you believe you are worth a lot, the universe gives you gifts that are truly valuable to you. Alright, let's continue with your reading. You have the Major Arcana card number 15. At this moment, a sort of reckoning is about to occur. I feel that, in some way, a debt from your past was left unsettled, for example, with a Capricorn or someone with Virgo energy, and this conversation that will take place between the two of you is going to be very clarifying. There's something that someone owes. I don't know if you owe this person, or this person owes you, but there is a sense of dissatisfaction here. Let's clarify this, because it shows me that a wound from the past is still open, especially involving an earth sign. You also have the Six of Cups. This card can definitely represent a gift from someone from your past. Maybe someone who once had a very dark energy is now coming forward to admit their mistakes. I'm not saying that you're going to forgive this person, nor that you'll let them back into your life, but this card speaks about second chances, and how some people truly decide to go through a period of growth and transformation. Eventually, you'll encounter this person again, and now they are completely different. So, whether you choose to accept this offer or not, there is someone from the past returning, especially a Capricorn or someone with Cancer energy. You have the Five of Swords. This card is telling you that now you have the ability to distinguish whether someone is lying to you, playing games, or genuinely offering something sincere. Let's clarify this a bit more, because I feel someone might be pretending to be something they're not, or someone is trying to deceive you. Your reading is telling you to be very cautious about scams, but in this case, I'm not talking about financial scams. I feel that you are completely prepared to detect financial scams. This is about emotional scams. There are people who enter your life, or try to come back into it, with the intention of hurting your heart. So let's clarify this, because I feel this is a warning from the universe. You have the King of Pentacles. This could be someone who is interested in you, but for reasons beyond emotional connection. It may be a financial interest. Someone might only be with you because you provide something, maybe financial support, or maybe this person depends on you economically. Here, you need to be very careful, because the King of Pentacles also reflects your energy. Right now, you have something in abundance, and someone could be trying to take advantage of your situation. Your reading suggests that you should be very careful with people who always show up opportunistically. When you're putting in effort, when you're growing, when you're building your empire, they're nowhere to be found. But once you have your stability, once you've secured your fortune, they show up saying that you owe them something. I keep sensing that there are very opportunistic people around you, but now you have the ability to detect them easily. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. I sense that you are fully committed to a purpose, to connecting with your destiny. I feel you learning, I feel you growing. This card is telling you to please keep your personal projects secret. In fact, I feel you are already doing that, but this is a reminder. Sometimes, when you're filled with joy because something is about to manifest, you might share it with people who are not really listening to celebrate your success, they're listening with a sense of competition. They're hearing that they will be at a disadvantage, and they may feel envy. So, the Eight of Pentacles is a reminder, there are people who might feel jealous. Your growth makes them feel inadequate. Therefore, please keep your most confidential projects to yourself, and only share them with those who truly belong to your trusted circle. Let's continue with your reading. The Page of Pentacles appears, something is coming into your life that brings you excitement and hope. In fact, right now, I feel that you are the person sparking excitement in someone else. I sense that, in some way, you haven't met this person yet. Your reading tells me that maybe you're starting to connect through social media, or perhaps through a dating app. It's as if someone has seen your photos, your online presence, and now wants to connect with you because they are completely captivated. I'm sensing that someone wants to approach you, someone wants to get closer to you, someone wants to make you an offer, and it's quite an interesting one, especially if we are talking about a Virgo. Continuing with your reading, you also have the Hermit card, a strong Virgo energy again. I wouldn't be surprised if you've recently been speaking with a Virgo or if a Virgo is about to appear in your life. I feel this energy reflects someone who is carefully planning a strategy to win your heart. This person is fully committed to connecting with you, but not randomly. This Virgo and Page of Pentacles energy speaks of someone who is building a plan. If this energy applies to you, then I feel you might be the one strategizing, either to win someone over or to achieve a goal in your life. The Hermit's energy always appears when you withdraw, go silent, and begin to visualize what you truly want to achieve. Then, you realize that the only way to make it happen is by creating a plan and sticking to it. So I sense that you're being very strategic right now, perhaps planning your honeymoon, a trip abroad, or even a full transformation of your life. Let's clarify a bit more, because this energy tells me that something big, something truly significant, is coming your way. You have the World card, which always speaks of accomplishment, achievement, and standing on the podium, not just on the podium, but in first place. That's what your reading tells me, you're going to come in first in a competition. I don't know if you're currently competing in a sport, or perhaps professionally, maybe trying to land a job and hoping you're the one who gets it over someone else. I see you winning. I see you as the winner. In fact, your reading is telling you that if you are currently in a competition, you can start declaring positive affirmations like, I am the winner. The World card is incredibly powerful because it also speaks about cycles. Yes, it's important to win trophies, but it's equally important to understand that once you win them, it's time to start outlining new paths, new directions. So, your reading is saying that many good things are coming into your life. You have the Three of Swords. I sense that you're currently healing from a deep wound in your heart. You are someone who gives everything, you give your all, your soul, when you connect with another person, and that may have been part of what hurt you. The Three of Swords may indicate that you didn't expect something that someone did to you, this person hurt you. And now, this card tells you it's time to heal, to give yourself a break. If you feel that it's wise to be completely alone for a while, the universe is encouraging you to take that space, to allow your energy to settle. If someone new shows up while you're still in the process of healing, it might be better not to apply the old saying, one nail drives out another, because the heart truly needs time to heal, and yours might need that time right now. You also have the Chariot card. I feel a lot of movement, a strong sense that you are waking up, an energetic, spiritual awakening. Maybe you've been in a passive state recently, but something inside your heart is now telling you, it's time to wake up, time to act, time to go after what you want. That's powerful, because the chariot always represents a person who wins, who triumphs, and who moves forward toward their destiny. According to this card, your destiny is not coming to you, you have to move toward it in order to be truly happy. This card always invites change when needed. It's time to realign or adjust your sails. Sometimes, you need to let the wind carry you, but at other times, it's essential to take the helm and steer your ship, the ship that leads you to your destiny. This is the card of a captain. And now is the time to be the captain of your own happiness. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Ace of Wands. This is a very strong energy, it's the energy of Aries, of Sagittarius, of Leo. The Ace of Wands represents the spring equinox, it symbolizes a moment of birth, a moment of evolution, a moment of change, the transition from winter to spring. It marks a fertile period, full of potential. We're talking about new projects, about allowing yourself to be surprised. Yes, the Ace of Wands tells me that you have strength, but perhaps at times you don't yet have a clear direction. And in this sense, I feel that a completely brilliant idea could come into your life. I see you as a very strong person, but your reading keeps emphasizing that you need to allow yourself to be guided, to follow the projects that the universe is sending you, so you can channel your energy in a truly prosperous way. You have the Queen of Wands, more fiery energy. I sense you fully empowered, standing in your power. When you are in this Queen of Wands energy, absolutely nothing and no one can stop you. Let's clarify this energy further. More power, the Emperor. When you have these three energies together, the Ace of Wands as the beginning, and the Emperor as the consolidation, your reading is essentially telling you that you are going to reach a point in your life where you've gained so much expertise, so much experience, so much knowledge, that you'll be able to launch new ventures with ease. This is the energy of a boss, the energy of an entrepreneur, someone who already knows how things are done and can replicate successful models. If this is a business person, they can now build companies easily. If this is someone looking for love, they've learned from the past and now know what not to repeat. So your reading is telling you to use your experience in your favor, especially to avoid making the same mistakes you once made. You also have more fire energy, the Six of Wands. This card always represents victory, pride, and recognition. I feel that right now, you truly deserve words of encouragement. In fact, the universe is telling you that you are a very intelligent person and that you're doing an excellent job, so please, keep going. If others around you have failed to recognize all your efforts lately, the universe is recognizing you now. I sense a great victory, and at the same time, I also sense a great gift. This gift could come from the universe, or if you're in a relationship with someone who has fire energy, maybe a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, this person really wants to give you something meaningful. Someone admires you, someone esteems you, someone is very, very proud of you. Even if those words might be hard for them to express, the feelings are there. You have the Nine of Cups, a spectacular card, perhaps the best in the entire tarot. In my opinion, the two best cards in the tarot are the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. As for the Cups, the Nine of Cups represents a moment of great euphoria, great celebration, a moment in which, metaphorically speaking, you retire. Maybe you are actually about to retire after many years of hard work. You've worked so much in your life, and now the moment is approaching where you can finally enjoy life with comfort. You may begin receiving a pension from your government. You'll have more time for yourself, for travel, for your hobbies, for freedom. The Nine of Cups always speaks about those things you've worked so hard for, and suddenly, they come together beautifully. This card can also refer to a business. You've worked so hard to establish something, and finally, it becomes solid. And now, you'll be able to feel at peace because that business turns into a source of passive income. You've already invested the time and energy, and now things begin to grow and run on their own. Alright, let's continue with your energy. You have the Hierophant. A great commitment is coming into your life. The Eight of Cups shows that you are in a process of transition. Perhaps someone deeply hurt your heart, but I feel that your heart is still very capable of falling in love, that's what your reading is telling me. Regardless of whether your heart was broken in the past, if the right person appears, you won't hesitate to establish a serious commitment. This could involve any zodiac sign, but especially Taurus. Someone with Taurus energy wants a very serious commitment with you. Alternatively, you might currently be walking away from a place or a connection where nothing stable is being offered. It could be a karmic relationship where you don't feel any sense of commitment, synchronicity, or reciprocity with your special person. You have the Tower card, and yes, I definitely see you cutting ties with old things, cutting off karmic relationships. You're not here to waste your time. Your time is your most valuable resource. You can lose many things in life, but time is one of those things you can never recover. So the Tower card is like a purge. It enters your life to eliminate what is outdated, expired, things that, metaphorically speaking, have a bad smell. Maybe a relationship feels off, or something doesn't sit right anymore. There are things that no longer serve you, things that now feel stagnant, and stagnant waters always tend to smell bad. So perhaps the Tower card is also giving a very specific message. Maybe there's plumbing work to be done, something that needs to be cleared or fixed in your home to allow energy to flow more freely. You also have the Two of Wands, a card of movement, change, and relocation. I'm being told that a Cancer is thinking about you. An Aries, someone from far away, is also thinking about you. I'm being told to mention the letter P, the letter O, and the letter U. Someone whose name contains one of these letters is thinking about you. Continuing with your reading, you have the Lover's card. I feel a lot of synchronicity. It's the energy of suddenly thinking about someone and not understanding why, not knowing why this person refuses to leave your mind. What I'm sensing here is that you're connecting with someone on a telepathic level, as if you already sense that someone is coming into your life. In this case, we're talking about your twin flame, a relationship blessed by the universe that is approaching you very quickly. So if that's what you've been searching for, the universe is definitely about to send your twin flame your way. It could be anyone, but according to this card, I'm being told to mention Gemini, Virgo, and also the letters L, N, and B. Alright, so that is your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, exploring all these mysteries of the tarot. For now, we are closing your reading. As always, if you enjoy these readings, I invite you to click the like button, and you can also click the subscribe button to follow this channel. We are wrapping up your video. I hope you have an excellent day, filled with success, filled with blessings, and most likely, we'll be seeing each other again in your next reading.